Hey, I got a mission for you. Can you help the others? They aren't doing so good.
Nothing is done for nothing.
Oh, you'll get your likes and subscribes, little bird.
In this video, I've got 27 tips and tricks to help you improve at Hell is Others. There are 3 major segments, starting out, how to survive longer, and then just tips that are super strange and you would have never thought of. So, kicking it off with starting out. On the first day, during the tutorial, you can get a 50,000 run. That's right, you are sent into the manor to retrieve a gold item, but there are actually at least 3 of these, and Octave is buying gold items on day 1, so be sure to grab all of these and all of the blood vials. This brings me to loot priority. Get quest items first, then blood, and last money. You can deposit your money at the bank and pull it out with an ATM. This is much safer than keeping it all in your base. But I promise you, you do not need to prioritize money. Money is not that big of a deal. Get your quest items and your blood. I got the 50,000 off the first day, and I have not spent any money, and I have not done any money runs yet. So losing cash isn't that important. Just get your quest and your blood. Octave has missions. He's not just a traitor. I didn't realize this at first, and this really set me behind on the Octave quest line, so be sure to get Octave's quest. Can't find an NPC that you saw in another guide? Well, you haven't slept enough. NPCs are introduced on different days, and then you have to complete their missions in order to unlock their store and be able to buy from them. Speaking of sleeping, each day the hallway plants give you 30 bullets. This can come in tight during a bad run or when you're just low on ammo. I'm not sure if they stack. I bet they do. If you know, leave a comment down below. Satiation, your hunger also resets whenever you sleep. So try to avoid rotten food unless you're about to sleep, since it half heals you and still takes up a lot of hunger. Alcohol lowers your satiation and allows you to eat more, and medicine doesn't affect it. So meds are awesome. Speaking of sleeping, perishables will go bad when you sleep, so those small hearts, medium hearts, they all get cut in half after you sleep. That's why you should prioritize using them first and saving vials in your chest. And only use your rotten food right before you sleep. Alright, enough about the hideout. Let's leave the base. Loot spots. You can find guns at the police station, specifically down on the bottom half, but you are trapped in this room, and that does make it dangerous. Roaches can be found in garbage cans, dumpsters, and a ton at the movie theater. Blood is found on monsters, but you can also get it from the hospital. And I know you want more ammo. Bullets can be found on plants. My favorite places are the cemetery in the southeast corner, the park in the center, and the manor at the northeast. In fact, the manor has special bullets growing on these plants here. Grenades are amazing. They are absolutely overpowered. You should use them all the time. Right click will quick swap to a grenade. Killed him. Grenades OP. Speaking of explosives, landmines are also strong, but it depends on how you use them. Put them in choke points, not out in the open where they can be easily spotted because they are yellow, and on a yellow background, they are essentially invisible. No! Your character has stats that persist between runs and are modified by eating specific things. You should change your build based on your stats. If you have increased vitality and move speed, try using that katana. And remember, they stay until you die, and pills benefit your stats without any problems, so ignore your dare officer and just pop away. Alright, if these stats last until I die, you need to know how to survive longer. First off, remove the streamer debuff if you've got it on. This is absolutely brutal. You can get half speed, remove the ability to dodge, and in some extreme cases, your controls are inverted. Oh no, I can't leap! Oh no. Oh no. I'm pinned in this wall.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh my god! Alright.
You got
easy. And there's an elevator on the other side of that. I gotta get to that one. There's nowhere else to go.
Yeah, especially with your time.
God!
Is it a wall?
Yeah, man.
No. Dude, those walls.
I'm really annoyed. Ugh. You can quick swap between your melee item and your last equipped range weapon by pressing Alt. Are you almost out of standard bullets but you have plenty in your inventory? You have to hold R to change your bullets. When exiting menus, you can press escape, but it's quite far away. Tab might be more comfortable for you, or you can just click out into the open. If you really need to exit the menu and change your weapon, you can press Alt to do both at the same time. Smell. What is smell? Well, based off of the mirror saying that it smells my heart, I'm guessing it's the heartbeat. So, smell other people's hearts. You can reload while you're sprinting and dodging. You should abuse this because it's basically free time. Speaking of dodging, dodges grant you iframes. You can roll through shots and monster projectiles. Energy drinks are overpowered. It takes half a second and then boom, instantly half your endurance bar is back, allowing you to sprint to safety. There are 10 players on the map, so use this knowledge to your advantage. If you've killed 4, there's only 5 remaining, and some of them probably have escaped. Speaking of escaping, you can track them on the minimap. If you see an orange elevator, that means it's been called in. Nothing's going to help increase your survival rate like duo queuing. Duo queuing isn't super overpowered because you do not spawn together, and you will still see your partner as a monster, causing confusion, and I think this is an excellent balancing mechanic. But your partner does not have a pulse, so if you see someone and you don't hear the heartbeat, probably shouldn't shoot them. A very important thing to know is you cannot share an elevator. You have to find your own way out. More monsters spawn as time goes on. I've had some monsters spawn on top of me, specifically in the movie theater and the church. Plan out your runs. Know what loot you need and know where you're going for the quest objectives. And now that you're surviving, you've got to watch the clock. That might sound like a silly tip, but trust me, you will run out of time and you will die because of it. This game is so immersive and there's so much going on that you're just naturally going to lose track of time. I really wish that they had a Silent Hill style siren that kicks in with like a minute and a half left to remind you, because the elevator takes 25 seconds to come in. Use that knowledge to your advantage. Alright, you've made it to the end. Here's some bonus tips that you should know about, but aren't quite as critical to starting the game or surviving. Mission items can be turned in one at a time. You do not have to store all your mission items at your base until you have enough to finish and then go find the vendor. Just go to the NPC and drop them off as you get them. Player hearts beat even if they're dropped. So if you kill someone, take their heart, you can then drop it inside of a chest or a cabinet. Other players will see that somebody's nearby, but they won't see a briefcase where a heart should be, and so they will keep looking frantically. Monsters care not for the mortal plane. They can go through cars, over the river, fly through walls, they don't care. So keep this in mind when you're running for your life. If you like and subscribe to this video, you'll tell me that you like this video, and therefore I will need to make more videos like this. So there's an elite tip if you want some more tips, tricks, and guides. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got quests that you'd like me to do, leave them down in the comments below. And have yourself a wonderful day.
Thanks, little bird. Do you love me? Do you think you can learn to love me? I'm old crack.